All right now, okay, it's another day, it's another time for another video and another discussion. But before we begin in today's discussion, I just want to reflect on the last video about how blacks are treated in the Philippines. It received a lot of comments where some people disagreed and some people agreed, and, with the content. I respect everybody's opinion and your comment unless it contains childish insults or vulgar language. Whether you agree or disagree with what I or whoever DeRoy Cruz was saying, that is your opinion from your personal experience. I wouldn't insult you for your experience or your personal experience or comments or thoughts, and I'd respect it if you didn't insult me. We are all mature adults here, I hope. Still, if you are not capable of mature conversation, then, that's your problem. Go to somebody else's channel. Don't bring that drama here on mine. Your comment will be deleted and you won't be heard. That's all I have to say. As far as DeRoy Cruz is concerned, I don't agree with a lot of the things he says either. But he did make an interesting point in pointing out some things about Filipina P's channel. However, I also feel as though he was a little obsessed with her as well. I'm just saying, this man had a lot to say about Filipina P, and it seems as though when I went to his channel, he had a lot to say about her. A whole great deal. He made a couple of videos about her already. And, a lot of people might have already said, just leave the girl alone, let her be, let her live her life, all this and that. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, like I said before, just as long as you're so respectful about it. Now, he's the one that actually had raised the black issue about how blacks are really treated in the Philippines, even though he hasn't been here himself recently or as late of yet. And he said he was still trying to come over here. But, I personally, I don't believe that all the population is like that. Like I said, there are a lot of good Filipinos here, too. Just like anywhere else, you're going to have your good and you're going to have your bad, good people, bad people, good citizens, law enforcement, law-abiding citizens. And then you're going to have the negative aspects of life. You're always going to have the criminal aspect, the people, the scammers, the users, the abusers, people like that. This is no matter where you go in this world. The world is not perfect. I'm not claiming that it is, and you'll never hear me say that it is anywhere. I would never sugarcoat it like that. Well, he had a change of heart recently. Listen.
Now, what I like that she said here that just hit me in the heart, and I gotta admit, after what she said here, it makes me really feel bad that she doesn't like black guys.
Okay, the thing here about what he just said, that she doesn't like black guys, whatever, I mean, that's just her preference. You can't fault her for having a preference. Just like saying, you want to come over and marry a Filipina, but you're not dating, you don't like black girls, and someone asks you, why don't you like your own people, this and that. Well, why do people like vanilla ice cream or licorice? Or, it's all a preference. It's what makes you happy. If I desire, to have a chick that doesn't have any kids, and you're going to fault me for that, I'm like, it's my preference, my personal experience and preference. That's what I want. That's what I like. That's what I desire. But moving right along, let's see what else he has to say.
She said, whoever I marry, I'm married forever. And that stabbed me right in the heart. Like, that's my girl. That's my girl. That's awesome.
Well, that's what every guy wants. Everybody wants that. They want to be married once and be married forever to that one person. It's just unfortunately in Western society, it doesn't always go that way. In life, it doesn't always go that way. But like you said, I'm like, if there's something about Filipina P that he's attracted to, that he talks so much about her, eh. For your thoughts on that, anybody? I'm going to go into this content here. Today, I'm reaching out to Passport Bros for this. It's a question of where are the best places that Passport Brothers travel to, the best countries. Now, I've heard the particular ones are usually Dominican Republic, Colombia, Rio de Janeiro, Thailand, Philippines. This is all I keep hearing. Are there any other countries that any bros out there consider going to when they're either going to travel to, date a attractive woman that's submissive and traditional, or if they're going there for other reasons to learn the culture, to do investments and everything. What's the best experience that some of you guys have had, and what would you put on your number one list? I've been to like just maybe a few places. I've been to, obviously I'm in the Philippines right now, but I've been to the Philippines before, in my travels, long time ago before when I was traveling before. Been to Thailand, Pattaya, and I've also been to Dominican Republic. I don't know too much about Colombia or Rio de Janeiro, even though that is a dream destination of mine. I also heard it's quite expensive one as well. But I just wanted to know anybody's thoughts out there. Which one do you think is the best women? Of course, I'm going to go back on what I said again, falling back on, I'm talking about preferences. It all depends on what you like. And that's what I believe. I believe that's what everything is. It's a preference, Not everybody likes strawberry ice cream. Not everybody likes licorice. Not everybody likes, you know what I mean? And if you're into Hispanic women, if you're into black women or Caribbean women or German women or whatever, I'm like, what is your best experience? Where's your best experience traveling to that that wasn't bad on crime or anything like that, but you had a really good experience there and you would go back there time and time again? What would be your number one spot? This is actually the question I have out there. So what are the best countries to travel to as a passport bro? Now, me personally, I just love to travel. I don't consider myself a passport bro. I've been doing this way longer than before Passport Bros became a name. I've been doing this when I was in the military. I was former military, and I was a former contractor for the military. So I was used to traveling a lot for my job, for my work, and I just got hooked into traveling. I don't know. I've had a lot of places that I could say that I've been to that I really liked them. One of my first places I ever traveled to was Germany. And I love the beer there. I love the people and everything like that. Everything was cool, I never had any real problems in Germany with anybody. And then there's Ethiopia. My first time I went to Africa, I went to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. That's not on the usual list of passport bros, but I could tell you this much. Ethiopian women are some of the most beautiful women I've ever met. It's not an outside thing like looks and everything. It's more of an inner attraction. The way they think, the way they carry themselves, the way they speak, they're submissive and everything like that. And the culture shock and just learning about, a traditional African culture, the religions that they follow there, the food, everything was amazing to me. So, like I said, I like to travel, and that's just how it's always been that way for me. I'll go to Dominican Republic, and I've been down to Punta Cana and traveled from Punta Cana all the way to Santiago. And amazing experience, great food, great people. Learned a little bit of dancing there. And it was a very good, pleasant experience. I met some good people there. Met a couple of girls. Dated a few girls there. Everything was cool. I like it. I don't know what it's like now because I haven't been there in so many years. But I'm hearing that there's a lot of passport pookies out there going there, making the passport bros like look bad. Like they're not like representing for all black men in a a proper way that we want to be seen. But anyway, like I said, as far as Colombia is concerned, I've heard about the crime rate there and a couple of guys being unalive there. They weren't all passport bros. These are just different foreign men that came there and they got took advantage of, drugged, they passed out, robbed, whatever else. A lot of bad things happen. Like I said, everywhere you go, usually there is an extent of crime. So I always do my research before I travel anywhere just to see how much, it costs there, the food, the price of living. Then I go to the bad, the negative things. I look for the crime rate. I look for, what not to do there, where places where not to go, what to look out for, But anyway, that's my question to the Passport Bros, though. What place do you like the most, or what is your top 5 picks for places that you love to visit? Just leave it in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Like I said, this channel, I like to promote a lot of positivity, but I do keep it real sometimes. I'm not going to sugarcoat everything. I'm not going to tell you like this country is amazing, it's paradise. There's no crime here. There's no racism here. This is heaven. I'm not here to do that. I'm not one of those guys trying to sell you something that's, the product's, not really all what it is that I'm saying. So I'm going to keep it real with you because I want everybody to be safe out there. I want everybody to be in the know, have a little bit of knowledge about these places before they go there, and be ready for whatever they may encounter, things like that. So I've done it, so you don't have to go through it before you do it. You can hear it from somebody that's actually has traveled to some of these places. So yes, if you got any comments, please leave them respectable. Respect everybody's opinion. Just we're having an adult conversation here, and let's just keep it. Let's keep this real mature. You know what I mean? Everybody stay cool, stay in your heads. Don't come in here raising any problems or anything. Like I said, you will be deleted if your comment is that negative, or you're trying to come in here and trigger a lot of people. I don't come in here trying to trigger people personally. I'm just trying to get some comments and people's thoughts and suggestions. So if you have any thoughts and suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about a certain thing, my content. Leave a like, share, and of course, if this is your first time here, please just help me out on my channel and subscribe. That's all I ask. I never ask for money. So until then, I actually I'm going to make plans to travel to Pattaya soon, to Thailand, and go back there for a while and see what it's like over there. And if you guys are over there, tell me what's good. I haven't been there in like over 15 years, but I'm coming back just to see how much has changed. Any passport bros out there, feel free to welcome me, hit me up, tell me where you at. We can hook up, have some drinks, whatever. But until then, you guys all have a great day, all right? Take it easy.